Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/delusional Craigslist. I hope you got your wallets at the ready for some pretty freaking unique items at a bargain price. Let's have a look. Oldie but goodie, $75.99. Oh, like this is like the doggy dog world sort of thing. Egg corn, that's what it is. It's an egg corn. Like, clearly they mean oldie but goldie, but it just hasn't registered that. Is that a Teddy Ruxpin? Because Teddy Ruxpin isn't really something that's made its way over to the UK, so it's not something I'm overly familiar with. I just know it from, like, vague media from America. And even so, I mean, it could be worth that, but that just looks like some freaking found footage. You know, it looks like what, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's was based off of. Like, obviously it was based off of Chuck E. Cheese, but, like, it looks like this was the camera where it finally, you know? Half-drag Dr. Pepper and cream soda for $20. Used? Good. Brand? Dr. Pepper. Color? Brown. Yum! Seriously though, you guys have Dr. Pepper and cream soda in America, you jammy gits! Like, I mean, Dr. Pepper's alright. Like, I quite like it, but I like those weird kind of tastes, that's my kind of thing. So that with cream soda for me sounds really interesting. I can see why I wouldn't really make it over here, but damn, I mean, god, you jammy gits, I want some. Do they even make it anymore? Is this like a regular thing, or was that a limited time thing? Is that why it's $20? Or is this just someone that's taking a piss? Because I genuinely don't know. Foot Pringles for $25. I'm inclined to think that this is a joke, but with the amount of weird, creepy fetish stuff I've seen on this bloody subreddit recently, I don't know anymore. I don't know what people are into. People are into weird stuff. People are into really weird stuff, and it's stuff that I will never freaking understand. But, you know, not to kink shame you if you're into foot Pringles, you know, that's your thing and that's totally fine. You know, I didn't mean to kink shame foot Pringle fanaticists. Empty fruit gummies package for just $666. No ballers, this has touched my hands, I know what I'm worth. Well, if you know what you're worth, why did you pick the number that happens to be associated with Satan? Coincidence? Well, clearly not a coincidence because, you know, he said that it was what he was worth and he put in that number and he most likely picked 666 to be edgy. You know, this has been quite some time since I've seen a 666 joke. It's normally just 69 or 420. I'm enjoying like the retro curse number joke here. We'll wait until we get to unlucky 13. Portable glory hole, $50. Portable glory hole for sale, $50. Used once, but my husband is too large. Paid $90 plus tax. PM if interested. Stay safe. And look how proud he is. Look how happy he is to be holding his portable glory hole. I mean, when it says my husband too large, is it because he's looking over? Because that kind of ruins the whole, you know, anonymity side that's supposed to be the whole glory hole experience. You would just like walk in and be like, alright, I'm David, that's my little Winky, yeah? I mean, I don't know why I'm doing a freaking terrible New Zealand accent, I don't know where that came from, especially as they're freaking Canadian. I just saw that they were Canadian, I don't know why I did that. Oh, this has to be a joke. I mean, look at the great big grin. You wouldn't be, like, parading that around if it wasn't for the grin. Like, and especially look how it's like a workshop behind them. That's just something they found, I'm sure. And I like that they had fun with it, though. Heart-shaped potato chip. Very rare. Perfect condition for $1,000. I do wonder because, like, the way that this is written and everything just makes it really seem like they're absolutely serious when they put this up for sale. 41 freaking watchers. Oh my god, I thought it was 14 and then my brain just whoop, the numbers around the right way. Oh my god. So hey, maybe there may be a market for this after all. And like, I like the categories when you look, it's like everything else, weird stuff, slightly unusual stuff. Like, how many categories of weirdness is there in weird stuff? Like, slightly unusual stuff, pretty unusual stuff, you know, like petty, common. Then what the hell is this monstrosity stuff? Clash of Clans, the 13 near max, $120. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce that, like, leveling system, so I'm just gonna call it the 13. The 13 near max, my personal account. It has its own email, so you will have full control. I badly need the cash. I accept Cash App or Venmo, or Facebook Messenger Pay, or preferably we can meet at my house. You will come here, pay! Log in and secure account and be on your way. Details in photos. It has all season skins since season started, all hero skins available. This season I haven't completed. 3 levels I think from finished. Okay, so when I first read this, when I first read the title, I actually thought, you know what, it is possible that these accounts could go for a lot of money. You know, high level accounts often do. People want to, you know, have the best stuff straight away, so they do often go into these things and buy them. However, the fact that they said, I badly need the cash, makes me think that, no, it is probably not worth that. Also, who still plays Clash of... Do people I maybe it's just because it's not my thing, but I'm like, do people actually play Clash of Clans? I thought it was like, you know, the whole Raid Shadow Legends thing where everybody talks about it, but nobody plays it. This little number is now 25% off. Instead of $11,264, it's just $8,448. So I bet you can't wait to pick up this frickin' bargain. Seriously, like, this is the kind of swimsuit that you would see at, like, any kind of cheap marketplace. Like, especially near the beach where there might be people who have forgotten the swimming suits, so they, like, you know, the kind of touristy places where they have all of the, you know, like, especially the fact that it says Jamaica on there makes it look like it's gonna be, like, a touristy item. I don't see how it could potentially be worth that much unless it's one of those, like a designer label one that somebody got, you know, because I don't know about brands, so you could get me something that looks like it was from frickin' Primark and they're like, this is 10,000. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so many of these fricking things. Okay, at least it doesn't... Well, I was gonna say at least it doesn't look used, but this could be just like the picture from the website, and then when you go and actually see it, it's a lot worse. Lifesize Sex Doll, 2020 new, 5.18 foot. That's tiny. Life-size dolls, ultra soft tan skin adult toy for male personal care, C cup. 950 or best offer. I've just not got the energy for this. It's creepy. I'm sorry, but the whole thing creeps me out. It looks like it's gonna, you know, murder you in the middle of the night. Contact for photos. Yeah, this is definitely like the picture that was professionally done on the website that manufactures these things. And then when, like, you ask them for the photos, they just have all these, like, clearly used, bedraggled, like, any life that may have potentially been in those mannequin eyes are just gone kind of thing. This isn't looking good. McDonald's stir sticks, $45. These stir sticks appears to be selling online for $3 to $10 a stick. There are about 20 paddle sticks and 25 spoon sticks. Will sell for $1 each, but all for $45 at once. All of them for $45. I think that all this is like the 6 laughing reacts as well. Okay, so apparently they changed the design from spoon to paddle because heroin addicts were using them in order to light up their stash. Because, you know, you could just go in and grab one, but since they moved to the paddle, they can't do that anymore, which, you know, I guess is a good thing. But I don't know if that's why they're selling for that amount of money, and if that's the case, why? The thing that made me chuckle is, like, it goes, we'll sell for $1 each, but all for $45 at once. If there are 45 sticks there, that's not, that's not a deal, that's just maths. Mirror size 40.5 inches by 16.5 inches. Never used. Bit sent on Tuesday, 11:52 a.m. What a weird time. Okay, so right. This is so weird. There's a few things that I find quite weird. Like, at first I thought they meant size 40 as opposed to 40 inches. I was like, what? They have like sizes, like numerical sizes. It really did confuse me. But also never used. I mean, we can see their reflection in the mirror. How do we know it's not been used? I mean, I'm pretty sure that that's technically using it. It can take, like, surely it can never be used unless it was like in cellophane or something, and then even then it's not in cellophane. Well, but why end at Tuesday 11:52? Why not 11:50? I mean, why not 12? At least make it 12. That's a bit more normal. But 11:52? That bugs me. Are you interested in buying some rocks? Only $50. Facebook Marketplace. So this is, somebody said that their dad sent them this because they found it funny. I like that it's like I find that quite wholesome that there's like some dad sort of chuckling about this and like, better send this to the offspring. Sort of thing. I find that really cute. But yeah, it says $50. Message if interested. Will only accept Venmo, Cash App, or pay through Facebook. Send payment, I send address. Hope to have this gone by Friday. Thanks. So I understand that, like, for some people, second-hand brick material can be of use, and, recycling, reusing, that's definitely brilliant. But, like, this is something that you would have to pay for somebody to remove. Like, it's I mean, I'm sure it's salvageable, but nobody's gonna buy that off you and have to do the freaking hard labor to move it. You would have to pay somebody to get rid of it, and then they would, sort it out through the proper means. Hybrid Rooster from Baby Creatures for $1,479.26. Now, people are going, oh, that ugly thing for that amount. I mean, come on, this is clearly a sculpture. This is really cool. How can somebody not find this cool? I mean, okay, yeah. No, actually, I don't know if it would be... if that is too much money for it, because, I've spoken about my partner being an artist, and she is a sculptor. She does sculpt things. And when you consider the amount of clay, of materials, of time and effort and all of that goes into it, it does rack up a lot of money. And this is freaking cool. I think that the artist is just trying to, they are setting a healthy price. They may even be underselling themselves here. That's the thing. So much work goes into this. And I think it's really cool. By no means is this delusional. This is incredible. Edibles. Ooh, medicated chocolate and nuts candy. Of course, that explains a lot about Willy Wonka now. Sometimes this makes me wonder what I'm doing with my life. For sale, homemade sex doll. Hardly used anymore, seems a shame to just be gathering dust in the garage. Serious offers only, please, no weirdos. You see, it's the no weirdos that makes me think that this is a joke, but there's just so much work gone into it. I have censored the fanny and bum holes with your favourite, fat YouTuber there, just one that you might have heard of, I don't know. But, it looks like some freaking monstrosity. It looks like something that's gonna run at you in Resident Evil or something, or at least President Weevil. Triforce art for just $5. Is that just paper on like black card? They could have at least, coloured it in yellow with felt tip or something. That wouldn't have been too tricky. And yeah, I'm gonna suggest ruler. A ruler next time, maybe a protractor. I mean, it's a simple design, yeah, but you can definitely go wrong with it seems. Ted from Postman Pat Love Doll. £250. I ordered this by mistake. I was meant to order Postman Pat, but they sent me Ted from Postman Pat. RRP is £350, brand new, never used. Oh, come on, that can't be a love doll, right? That can't actually be a love doll. That's gonna be just like a model of some kind. I refuse to believe that there are Postman Pat love dolls. Oh god, I'm gonna be googling this. I'm gonna Google this. Oh gosh, okay. Wish me luck. Well, when I searched for Postman Pat love doll on our good friend Google.com, all I could find was like tabloid articles about this specific post. So I'm going to venture, urge towards it not being real. As much as, I was thinking all of my Postman Pat wet dreams were about to come true. I mean, come on, his nose looks like a willy. $800 for an Xbox One. Description. Come get an Xbox for $800. Nothing is wrong with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it may be a little bit more than most people would spend on an Xbox One, but he has confirmed that there's nothing wrong with it, so it sounds like a steal. Because, you know, with all those other Xboxes that are brand new, there might be something wrong with it, but with this one, there's nothing wrong with it. And why would he say that if there was something wrong with it? I don't know why this stupid freaking thing made me laugh as much as it did, but it did. It's so stupid. Why would you write that at the end? I mean, half of these things just have to be people, you know, fricking about. I can't believe that any of these are real anymore. Then again, some people, there are some people that are really freaking cheap out there. I saw somebody try to sell, like, crappy celebrity gossip magazines from 10 years ago for 2p at a car boot, so you never know. Gone Batty, hand-painted Batman symbol for only $35. Stuff like this fills me? No, it doesn't fill me. I haven't been touched by the Batman sign, at least not that I know of. No, what I mean is that stuff like this makes me feel kind of bad. I mean, this is kind of like r/delusional artist, you know, it isn't the greatest thing in the world, it doesn't... Essentially, I could do this, okay, and I'm not somebody that has any kind of talent at all, but I'm pretty sure that I could do something as good as this. And that's what makes me feel bad, because they clearly, they want it to do well, but it's not professional. I'm really sorry. I feel so bad saying this. I don't like telling people that their art is bad or whatever, but it's just not of the quality that can be sold. You probably have trouble shifting this at a car boot for a quid, and that's saying something. I feel really bad. I don't like reviewing this. I don't like reviewing things if I think I'm gonna be mean. Gently used bean show for just $6. God, what kind of beans are those? Those aren't like just the standard baked beans that you get. These are proper like slabbed bean. I don't understand what. Oh god, like the shoes are freaking horrible as well. I mean, they're Nike as well. I just saw that they're Nike. These would have been worth something. They could have been used to hell. Gently used. It's looking like that and full of beans. I mean, I know when somebody says that you're supposed to be full of beans, that means that you go out running, but that's not what they meant. 3 carrots, excellent condition, clean, non-smoker. Oh good, because you know when you buy carrots you want to make sure that they're not from a smoking home. Because you know the scent really gets into the freaking fabric of the baby carrots. Okay, as much as I joke about the whole excellent condition, clean, non-smoker, like, are those baby carrots in mint condition? You know, okay, as much as I have fun with that, this is a good idea. This stops food waste. You know, there might be somebody that wants carrots and they're going to go out and buy them, and this guy has some, he's giving them away. You know. There are apps specifically designed to stop food waste where you like give away food that you either, like for example, if you buy a big bunch of bananas and you only want 1 banana, then you can give away the rest of the bananas. There are those kinds of stopping food waste apps, so I think that this is actually a good idea. It's just the execution wasn't great. Big chunk of deep fryer grease for freaking £1,000. Oh my god, sorry, my voice broke then. I was like, a grand. This is a big chunk of deep fryer grease that took years to gradually build up. Oh my god, you didn't clean it out for years? I consider it a priceless work of art, and I'm asking for a grand or best cash offer. Oh god. You see, the thing is that it wouldn't even be like your place to say this is art. It would be some like weird artsy type to come in and be like, no, this guy's an outsider. I would like consider it art. Oh, that is foul. It looks like it's growing hair. Oh no, that could be the background. But even so, oh god, it looks like something out of the freaking Necronomicon. Walker, $30. Selling my grandpa's Walker. Good tread on wheels, new grips, tennis balls on bottom for better braking. Low miles and some added custom parts as well. And yeah, as you can imagine, the thing that I put a little smiley face on. You know, I had to do some censoring because essentially there's a flashlight strapped to the Walker, which may have been why Grandpa was so inspired to go walking all the time. But you know, I put a smiley face on the vulva, or fanny hole as it's most commonly known, so that YouTube won't mind. Well, that's it for this episode of r/delusional Craigslist. I don't know about you lot, but my bank account is just completely wiped out now, especially with that absolutely gorgeous skeleton we saw earlier. As I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you all next time.